Well, hello, my fellow cellmates. That's what I'm going to call you, my cellmates. Okay, I'm just going to try and recreate this pour that I ended up stuffing up with, put a gloss coating on it, and it's gone kind of sort of like a skin of some kind on it. I do know people that want it, but I'm going to try and recreate this particular pour with colours, except with a twist of my crimson in it. Crimson, can't say that. Okay, it is just on I think it's a 40 centimetre round canvas, so I'm going to, it's just a beginner's lesson again for my particular swipe technique. I may at a later stage add some ballooning to this, but at this moment in time it's going to be a swipe, so I'll get right into it. I pre-mixed my colours last night, as I usually do. So for this particular pour, this was gold that I mixed some white. It was metallic gold that I mixed white with because I wanted to dull it down. I mixed copper with silver in, so took it down again so it's not so strong. And I mixed burnt umber, and again I added silver, so it's kind of made it come like a latte colour. If you want that lighter again, you can just add more white or silver. And this was my purple. It's a little bit thick, so I might have to add some pouring medium to that. It was purple that I added cool red to get this crimson look that I really like. Okay, what I'm going to swipe with, it's actually a navy, which was my cool blue, added black and some forest green. Looks quite black, but it's supposed to be navy. And I think I'm going to swipe with that, and I'm just going to use up this last little bit of pearl white that I had. So here we go. I'll just get rid of this paint off here. Try to use every bit of paint that I have left over on something or other. That's why there's so many different pours that I do, different canvases that you see, because I try to use everything up. So I'm just going to use that last bit of pearl white to cover my canvas. Here we go again. Favourite finger painting, just cover the whole canvas. You don't have to do it this way, you can just layer the other colours, but at least this gets all of the edges covered without having to stress over trying to tilt over the edges. I'll just get this done. Okay. Yeah, not quite sure what I used. Global gloss coating. I don't know if it was the weather being too hot at the time, or dried too quick, or it's too moist, but that other one that I'm trying to sort of do a similar effect on this, it just didn't dry very nice. The gloss coating didn't, but again you'd have to keep tilting it in the sunlight for somebody that's not used to see, you know, probably wouldn't know any different. But okay, that's nicely covered the round. Let's go wash my hands off quickly. Going to try and talk up a bit louder because I've had so many people say we can't hear you, so I'll try and talk a bit louder. Okay, I'm going to add, first of all, I'm going to add some of this sort of creamy gold. So I'm going to just layer it like so. Like that. Okay, next of all, I'll add the copper. So I like to go through some of the paint that I've already poured as well. Okay, and I'll add just a little bit of this burnt umber with the silver in it. I don't want too much, so I might just add it with the spatula, like so, or the stirring paddle. Okay, do want to get some of this crimson, as this just is so rich and delicious. So again, I might do some swirls. It's very technical, not. Okay, looks a bit of a motley crew there. Loads and loads of paint left over for lots of other paintings. What I will do now is get straight into pouring this navy, which is very black looking, but it is actually navy. I'm just going to pour across the centre of this one. It's probably not quite centre because my eyes are wonky. Okay, as again I've showed you in past pours that, or swipes, that I use these plastic sheets, fully washable after, can just keep reusing them. Really easy, really pliable, so do give you a nice swipe. What I'm going to do is start from centre, I think. It's around. Let's go straight down. Just clean it off as you go. And I'll just not going to stress over that little bit over there. I can fix it up. However, just very gently. Fixed. I'll turn it around. On the bottom of this, I've got it on my push pins again. The canvas, I've just hammered some push pins into the bottom, so it's nice and easy. Okay, just wipe that off nice and clean. Again, I'll do my swipe. Ooh. Okay. It's looking, that's quite a bit of black navy on there on the swipe, but it'll be all good. Okay, usually would leave it for a few minutes, maybe just for the cells to develop a little bit. I'm going to get my torch and torch it. Use one of these very scary butane gas cylinders. You can use the little ones are probably a little bit less scary, but I find those nice for finer work. But to get my cells to really pop, I love my butane torch. So, okay. Again, I'm going to do my, don't stay on the canvas very long at all, because you will set the canvas on fire. So this is kind of coming to look like a bit of a planet. This is how I do my swipe. You can swipe from the very top down, you can swipe diagonal, doesn't matter what kind of canvas it is. Your swipe can come from anywhere. And this is how I create my little, as my granddaughter called them, jilly clusters. Should be nana clusters, but she calls me Jill. Okay, I would just leave that because I'm just really liking that. That'll develop. Now I could either just leave it like that and let it develop. I like leaving the negative space in between. So for the sake of this video, that was the demonstration on how to do a very easy swipe technique. I'll take some photos of this and post them, and then as it dries, as you can see, it looks absolutely nothing like the one that I was aiming for, and that is simply because I've added the crimson, but I think that adds such a richness to it. I'll try and bring it a bit closer for you to see. Okay. Ooh. So I didn't actually tilt any of that paint off. I just went right in and swiped. You can tilt if you like, but I'm just going to leave that. And if I decide to do some balloon kissing, I'll literally keep you posted. Okay. Again, thank you for watching. I am very new to this YouTube videoing thing, but I'm going to give it a go because I've been asked for requests, and if people want to learn how to do it, then obviously easiest thing is watching on a video. But that's very happy with that one, very happy. The sides, I will just leave it to settle for a bit. I will either go around the very edges in the crimson. I don't want to tilt that at all. I quite like it how it is. So I may just go around the crimson when it's dry, around the very edges with the crimson when it's dry, or the navy. But I'm very happy with that one. Thanks for watching. Bye.